Welcome back to Eastern Plains, Colorado, here on McCaffrey Farms. We're getting ready to get these rakes ready, put a few teeth on, and then hopefully here in a little bit we'll do some raking. Hay's looking good. Hopefully it'll do decent and make some good windrows and some good bales. First thing we're gonna do with these rakes though, we gotta get some teeth put on them, and then once we do that, then maybe later today we'll go out and rake a little bit with them. Won't do a whole lot because where we took over 3 days that we swath that feed, not all of it's going to be ready. So what we swath the first day, I'll rake that up first, and then maybe tomorrow or the day after, once that other hay is closer, we'll go out and rake that so it can finish drying. The way that I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to do these round passes first and then do these ones, because if I do these ones first, I'm gonna have to be turning out around in those and I'm gonna be messing those up. So I'm gonna do these ones first. That way when I do the back and forth ones, I can come through, fix it, make a better windrow. I don't have a whole lot to do. I just have to go that way, maybe 2 or 3 passes. I'm not for sure. I won't go too terribly far, because then I'll be getting into the stuff that won't be quite as dry. Dad's in the Dodge. He's gonna go move some of the bales off the turn rows because he got done what I baled the other night. I think he's already gotten 48. We're thinking it's right at about 2 bales an acre, which would be awesome because the south half will be better. There's a lot more spots where it was taller, darker, thicker, just better. And so hopefully that could make it to 2.5 or 3 bales an acre. I don't know, we'll just have to see, but I'm gonna go rake some more. I'll probably finish up most of this half because all of it was swathed on the day after what Dad's already got baled, and so where it's already 99 degrees and it's gonna get a little bit hotter yet because it's only 1:15. That should get it dried out plenty because it's just not quite there yet. So should dry it out just enough today, and then maybe in the morning I think Dad started at 3 or 4 this morning and he got that baled pretty quick. So we'll see, and hopefully most of this half will be baled, and if he still thinks he needs some more that he can do, or the humidity's still good and can keep baling, then I'll come out and rake a little bit more ahead of him. But for now, let's get to raking. Alright, I just got done what we wanted to rake so far. Dad came out and looked at it. We don't know if we will be able to bale tonight. I don't know, we'll have to see. There's just some that still doesn't quite seem like it will be dry enough time we get ready to bale it. We'll just have to see, but this should at least help it dry out quite a bit. Some nice looking windrows, that's for sure. Go take a look at one of them real quick. It is pretty warm out still, and it's only 3 o'clock, so there's still quite a bit of time for it all to dry. This windrow, it looks a little less green than some of the other ones. It feels pretty dry. That one, it all kind of seemed like it twisted apart pretty good, but like I said, it did look a little drier. I'm not sure, we'll have to see. There's a few reasons to rake hay. One is it kind of fluffs it up and gets it all lifted back up, because when it sits down, it can kind of get down closer to the ground, and then the baler doesn't pick it up as good. Second, if your windrows are smaller, you can bring them together, get them a little bigger to where then the baler also picks it up better. And then you also, for us, we get 2 windrows into one, so it helps a little bit speed the baling up. I'm not sure how much it actually speeds it up with baling, but the main reason we did it this time is so in that way we could get it lifted up and rolled over to where the stuff that was on the bottom right here is now on the top, which will then get it to dry out quicker, because the drier stuff is underneath and the wetter stuff is up on top getting more sun and heat, which should help it dry out quicker. And then hopefully we can get to baling it tonight. We'll just have to see. So far it seems like it's doing pretty decent. On these rows here that we had for turn rows, I think Dad said he got about 11 bales. And then all together with what he did out there, which was basically 1 tower span, I think he said he got 48. So it's doing pretty good. And I think the windrows look even better as we got farther in the circle. But the best part is, this is the half that didn't look quite as good. This half more seemed like it consistently put out some bigger windrows. So hopefully that's the case, because then that means that'll just bump the average up even more and get us a lot more bales. Now I don't think there's a chance for rain, but I only raked 2 hours and there were near the clouds here. But we do need rain, so I guess if it brings rain, that'd be fine, because especially right there, that's a pretty good looking thundercloud. So it'd suck if it got rained on, because it's pretty nice hay, but we also could use a pretty good rain. So now I'll take this back to the house, park it where we had it. I'll have to go a little slower just because crossing these tracks, this one's not too bad, but it is a little hard on the rakes. As you watch, it's gonna really dip down. That wasn't too bad, that wasn't too bad, that wasn't too bad. But there are a few of these tracks that are pretty deep, and if you go too fast, it can really bounce those things around, and so we don't really want that. So I'll just take it easy. I don't have too terribly far to go. And then I'll just put it on the north side of the bins, and then maybe Dad will get to bale a little hay tonight. Then if he can get quite a bit done, if we can, I'll come out and rake a little more if he needs me to, because if the humidity's good and the hay seems dry enough, we might just try and get as much done as we can. So now what we're going to be doing is, I'm in the white Ford. We took the one toolbox off that we still had on it. Dad just got onto the road, and the Dodge, he's going to go to the west side. I'm going to set an old tire off real quick, but we are going to move the last 40 bales is what Dad said. We're going to move those off just to get them off. So I'm going to set this off, and then we're going to move some bales. I think for right now we are just going to set them on the wheat stubble. Perfect. I think for right now we're just going to set them on the wheat stubble. Then eventually we can move them down wherever Dad wants them. Eventually we'll have to get them out of the way off the wheat stubble, because next spring we'll have to work it or something. We'll see what we do there, but for now, make it a little quicker, we'll just set them off on the wheat stubble, and then sometime later we'll figure out what we want to do with them. I got a whopping 3 bales set down when blew a hydraulic line. So Dad's gonna get to move the rest, and I'm gonna have to pull forward and then back up and hit the brakes and hope that this bale comes off, and then we'll just have to restack those, get them a little closer if Dad wants. So so much for that. All right, we got the other bale off the back. We kind of know where the leak is. We just don't know which one is the culprit. So I'm just gonna park this pickup back up here for us to figure out later. Because once we get everything baled, it will be nice to have both pickups to do this. So eventually we'll need to get this fixed and go from there. So for now, I'll probably just park it right here, a little bit out of the way. Welcome back to another day. I think it's been 2 days since last day I raked anything. Dad got what I raked the last time all baled up. He's got that north half finished. I think he said he got like around 140 to 150 bales off that north half, which came out to just under 2.5 bales an acre, which is pretty decent. This half is, I think, from swathing, looked quite a bit better. So hopefully it'll be closer to 3.5 bales an acre. That would be awesome. But I just got tractor started, then I'll head out there, start raking that. I'll probably rake most of that half, if not all of it. Then hopefully we can get that finished up and baled tonight, at least Dad can, and then tomorrow maybe we can get those bales off and get to watering that again, because there's already quite a bit of hay grazer that's trying to grow back, and that's what we want. So may as well stick some water to it while it's got some good heat to help it grow quick. Then maybe we can get a decent amount on a second cut. Hopefully. That's the plan. Let's hope it works that way. I'm gonna go back to the house for now. Dad's down working on a fence, and I've gotten about as far as I can until I fit some more straight rows that are getting in the way. So I'll just wait till Dad gets back. I got most of it done. Some really good looking windrows. There's some pretty big windrows out here, quite a bit bigger than this half. So it'd be nice if it could make 3.5 bales an acre, maybe 4. It very well looks like it could. I don't know, we'll just have to see. So hopefully we can get it all baled tonight. I just have to come out and bale a little bit once Dad gets going and get the rest of it raked. But it's looking good. Hopefully we can at least get what I got raked done and maybe a little more. I don't, Dad said he still got quite a bit on the one roll of net wrap, then one more in the shed. Hopefully that'll be enough. Then again, hopefully it wouldn't, because that means we're getting a lot of bales. But I'll take this back up to the house and wait and see what he wants us to do next.